Hurricanes ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number one guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's two in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double two guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and confuse this defense, or at least force them to...
Snags it, and he's open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Off play action. Got it. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Racing down the left side. He takes it in. Touchdown, Miami.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early, you put yourself in a hole, not good.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point.
That keeps the score. Miami 6, Tulsa 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Makes the catch. It's Cox. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Tulsa wasting no time.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Tulsa 0.
Switch it. Ready go. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Wide receiver going in motion. The RPO, it's complete. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
Man, interesting play call on third and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got fourth down.
So Miami's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They are going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback
trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Tight end now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people.
Looking for a big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially...
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. That is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Now adjusting. Throwing on the run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Rides the option, he keeps it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Fullback's got it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And I'm okay with the run there. Like, that's a good idea. Like, getting a new set of downs, it's 4th.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Pulled down for the tackle. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. And he's just going to spike it. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Pressure coming. The offense coughs it up. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Here's the pressure. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Fourth down, gotta have it here. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over, and now you need it. No, now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground, it's Jackson. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse